So Keith, tell me, what can an engineer expect to find on equipmentstore.com, and how should they use it, and what will they appreciate as an engineer coming to this site?
So engineers are typically like real techie guys, you know? So they want to know all the stats, and they want to know all the features, and they want to know all the numbers. So the upside for them, much like everybody else, is the easy to use type deal. So, you know, they will be coming in here as a buyer. They typically know exactly what they are looking for, or they might have maybe two or maybe three at the most, typically two at the most, like models they might be looking at. So they're not coming in here like just, you know, window shopping. They typically already know, the engineer would, of what model what piece they're actually looking for. And like I said,
Okay.
they might be comparing two or maybe even three pieces.
They know the brand, they know the size, they know what it does, and that's what they want, and they're coming here because they think they can find one, or they did find one there. I'm just curious. So
Yes.
So I'm trying to get my head around an engineer purchasing equipment. I think of engineers as the guys doing the thinking and putting together the plans, but not necessarily hopping on a piece of equipment.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, they don't really hop on the equipment per se, but a lot of time they're kind of in vein with the plant managers. So a lot of plant managers are engineers. So
Okay.
it's just another form of a mid-sized company buyer type deal. You can call them an engineer, you can call them a maintenance engineer, or what, you know what I mean? A lot of them, even just a maintenance supervisor, but they are, at the end of the day, a lot of them have an engineering degree. So I think that's kind of where they go with that, but they're
Okay.
really more techie guys. They're just more intuitive. They know what they want. They usually know what they want. They usually know one, two, or they have a good idea of, you know, a good 2 or 3 machines, no more than that, of what they want. So that's definitely the upside for them. Is there'll be a lot less baggage than machinery trade. You're not going to have to go through auction listings and a bunch of United Rental beat up stuff that they don't want to find what they do want. So it's just going to be a lot less digging, and save them time, save them money, because you know, at the end of the day, they know what they're looking for, and they want to just find it, and find it at a good price and move on.
Hey, well, you know, since engineers, they know what they can they be sort of equated to, you know, tech heads who always want the latest iPhone or the latest. In other words, are they probably going to be looking for a newer, whatever equipment they're looking for? Do you think they'll tend to be looking for something that's newer, that has some sort of a feature that the ones 5 years ago didn't? I mean,
yeah, they'll be definitely more prone to that.
Okay.
It's not as much as like cars, where it's like you want the new. It doesn't evolve that quickly, but in fact, actually, it has lately. I mean, all this stuff's Bluetooth now, and the freaking scissor lifts all have. I sold a new scissor lift a week ago, and it was supposed to be ready, and then but the software update came like, oh man, this takes 3 hours. I can't load it up till tomorrow. I'm like, man, I've never seen a software update on a scissor lift.
I was gonna say, aren't there like hydraulics? Hydraulics may go up, down. I mean, wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, they all have. You know, they run their own software and everything.
Well, so I was just trying to think about what an engineer might be, and not trying to stereotype, but sometimes that helps. I mean, if they're folks who, they want the latest.
Same way, man. I'm not to stereotype, but they are. Yeah. They're stereotypes for a reason. I mean, every engineer I've met, they're pretty much. My brother-in-law is an engineer. They all.
Well, what you mentioned too, it's like, if it is, if they are maybe looking for a newer piece of equipment, they may have something, and they don't have to, the advantage of going to equipmentstore.com is that there isn't so much other stuff being listed as there on others. Like, they can quickly get to the category of stuff they want, and then when they get there, the data's there. You know, that's where they're at. Oh, here's what this thing has. Here's how it works. Here's the cost. Here's the hours and all that. And maybe that's particularly, you know, really, you know, these guys, engineers, would really appreciate. Just I can find the newer stuff. They have it.
The amount of photos too. We'll have all the, you know, the hoods open, the cowls, the crannies under the skirt, everything. So there'll be everything there for them, and I think they'll appreciate that that side of it.